Hello there. Welcome everyone to another stream. Hang on a second, let me real quick. So we're launching another game. Hey, it's DynoStorm. How's it going? So I'm here with Jim, and yeah, this is the game that you've been working on. Well, this is the game you've been funding basically under Tech. Sorry for intruding. It's and you had this game that was kind of an inspiration for this, and it kind of morphed into a sort of Into the Gungeon meets a Metal Gear Solid type thing, or there's like stealth action.
Think of it. It's pretty nice because I tossed a lot of ideas at you, saying, "Hey, I want this." It goes in every possible direction. I'm not even done writing the script and the story of that game, and I just tossed a bunch of ideas. And you captured one of the most essential chapters, which is the intrusion into the dark facility. And the fact that you just tossed in your own creativity in the process turned into actually this game surprises me, of course, in a very good way, because it's not like I had full control on what it became. And I discovered like both a player who discovers a game he likes and an environment where I just set the stage early on in the process. I could see the whole development happening. I must say it feels like I'm both the spectator and a sort of remote designer of the game. So it's a pretty interesting experience.
Yeah. For guys who are not familiar, this has basically been like a part-time job for me, working on this game for Tech for quite a while now, and it's helps me to just keep in the flow of making games, and it's kept the lights on while I've been working on Westmen. So this has been a very good one. I very much enjoyed working on Sorry for Intruding. There's still some ways to go, but it's a bit of a, I'd say compared to Westman, it's a smaller game. It's a bit smaller in scope. It could be expanded, but I think it's going to be a bit more of a quicker turnaround compared with the Westman, in my opinion. I feel like Westman's going to be quite a while. It's a pretty ambitious game. I've kind of bitten off a bit more than I can chew, but I've put the Steam page up for Westman, so that's good. So anyways, I'll talk about Westman a little bit later. Let's keep it on Sorry for Intruding for now. So yeah, and Jim, would you like to you did the music for the trailer, so would you like to say a few words? Or
I did, yeah.
Talk a bit about your experience making the trailer and things like that.
Yeah, well, it was kind of rushed really, because when you approached me about doing the music, you wanted it in quite a narrow time frame. I think you gave me 2 or 3 days, and my first thought, I suppose, was to do a kind of Mission Impossible type sort of thing with the strings, but not too much, no, not overdoing it. But then I developed the bass line and the percussion, and it just sort of all centered around that really. And I'm not sure if you want me to go into anything too specific, music theory side of things, or but it's quite simple really. It's all based around, well, it's mostly in the key of G, but about halfway through it.
You're getting it into music theory and stuff. But
I won't go too deep into it because I know that's not the purpose of the
stream. Yeah. For regular folk, just keep it kind of vague and specific to the things that are familiar to them. But yeah.
Simple, 4/4 rhythm, counted in 1/8 notes. Mostly, the bass, for example, is 1/8 notes.
It's got a nice tempo to it for sure, definitely.
Yeah. 150. All
right. Anyway, shall we play the trailer for Sorry for Intruding now? Let's do that now, shall we?
Yes, please.
Hello, and we're back. So that was the trailer for Sorry for Intruding. The new, as you can see, it's kind of like a top-down game where you play as the intruder and you try and infiltrate a facility. And the rooms are randomly generated. The items are random as well. You gotta take this situation and try and put it to your advantage. So it can be quite fun, and I'm definitely quite happy with how the game is at the moment. And it's already like pretty good even now. So. Yeah, I'm wondering where to go next with this, because this stream is a little bit last minute, if I'm being honest. But yeah, all right. So Jeremy's pushed the page, so that's cool. And you can go and wishlist Sorry for Intruding right now. There's the trailer. There's some screenshots of the game, and I did put quite a bit of time into the Steam page actually. If we hop down here. I had a bunch of cool animated MP4s showing bits of the game. A little bit of a factoid about this. Pretty much all of these were GIFs, but then I switched them to MP4s because they're smaller. And it was easier that way because of the way the game works and the pixels and you know, I've used DaVinci Resolve for a little while, but it actually can't do a video of this size. It has a minimum limit. So I had to switch to a different video editor, and that was too stressful. So I just record a GIF using ShareX, and then I put into Sprite because I already know how to use that program. And then once that GIF is done, I turn it into an MP4, and it seems to have worked pretty well, and it doesn't look too strange. That's pretty cool. So there's so many items in the game that you can unlock as well as find on your travels, and there are guards with sight lines that you got to avoid. There are an infinite amount of randomly generated maps where they chunk everything together. The rooms are all kind of the same size, so it's a bit like the Binding of Isaac. And there's plenty of places to explore. There's unique rooms for corners and horizontal, vertical with different paths and all sorts. There's the spawn and the exit. So you spawn in, you find the key, you take it to the key machine, and then you can take the elevator onto the next stage. So that's how it works, and you got to do it without being spoiled by any of the guards. So you can use all the tools at your disposal. For example, you can throw a banana around a corner, and then it'll make the guards like spin out. And there's people love the banana. I think it was Jim's favorite weapon to use, wasn't it, Jim?
Most definitely,
Keep
yes.
you from starving.
Indeed, taking it from Mario Kart, indeed. But yeah, there's landmines, there's guns, there's toy robots, you can throw bottles, there's a radio, there's the Metal Gear Solid crate box thing that you can hide underneath. I think there's a little bit of that in the trailer as well, if I recall. There's where you can hide inside a little box. And while you're moving, you have this visibility line that shows you where you are and how far away guards can see you. So as long as the guard isn't inside this line, they can't see you. But as soon as he's in and he spots you, then it's you gotta run quickly or you're gonna get kind of boned. So be very careful about that. But yeah, so yeah, that's Sorry for Intruding. Go give it a wish list if you're watching this. If you know someone who's a fan of like Metal Gear Solid or Enter the Gungeon or both, you can go tell them, hey, we combined your two favorite games together. There's this Sorry for Intruding thing. You should go check it out. It's have you heard of this game? It's now on the Steam page. So it needs to. I don't know. I'm the admin on this, so there's no wishlist button for me. But if you view it like yourself, you should see a wishlist button. So yeah, I'm a bit stumbling over my words today, but things are all right. Okay, so that's Sorry for Intruding. Is there anything else Jeremy would like to say, or Jim? Let's go to Jeremy first.
Yes, actually, I am very good at getting caught in this game, so
Yeah,
I
true.
think that we have both ends on the spectrum here. And Dino is the expert at doing quick power walkthroughs. Like in matters of minutes, he reaches the lift, and me in matters of seconds, I get caught. So I hope we make some follow-up videos that we can share our skills in both regards. It's very entertaining.
Yeah, that'll be fun. We should definitely do another stream because Steam has features for streaming and stuff. Maybe you've seen a game where it's like the creators are doing a stream on the top. So when we take this to Next Fest or something, maybe we should do something like that. It's a real possibility. And yeah, no, we'll have to see about how it could work. Maybe it'd be good to do an in real life meeting, and then we could just pass the controller to one another or something. You know?
That would be fun.
Yeah, that could be cool. Let's think. All right. Yeah, Jim, did you want to say anything? You've played the game a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah, I had great fun playing it actually. Yeah, I think like Jeremy, I wasn't too good when I first tried it. Got caught pretty easily, but it's quite a challenging game, I think. I mean, it's not the sort of game I would normally play. I'm more into strategy games personally, but all the mechanics in it are very fun, and the maps can sometimes be quite punishing as well. I remember I played it once, and where I spawned, I was basically surrounded by what I thought were motion sensors, but turned out to be proximity mines. So I was dead in about, 2 or 3 seconds. But yeah, it was great fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'll be playing some more.
Yeah, it's a fun game, and the version you were playing was quite old. But this new one, it takes everything even further, and yes, I think it's going to be great. I want to get that build out to the guys as soon as possible and get this into QA, so that we can get testers. Oh yeah, that's another thing, Jeremy. We were hoping to find a publisher for this game. So yeah, if any publisher happens to be watching this, perhaps, and you think this game you'd like to publish it, then give then head over to how should they contact you, Jeremy? You've got a website, dursitech.com.
Yes, we've got the X account of the game. We've got the X account of the studio. The game will soon be available via request for testers. So we'll start sharing keys, and that's perfect for the publishers out there. We'll start sharing keys with our network of publishers. The studio is already releasing another game in parallel through a publisher. We might pull some strings, get people to try it, get people to know it, have open testings via game tester services like those. And clearly, if any of you guys are watching this and saying, hey, this is my kind of game, just let's talk, because we're open to a lot of stuff. We created this game not by checking marketing boxes, but more out of playing it by ear, by passion, just following our gut, making something that we really like. So I'm sure that lots of publishers out there are probably likely to speak the same language. We are indeed to the core self-funded. We follow our own train of thoughts, and that's the brainchild of knowing Dino for 5 years now.
Has it been that long? Huh.
Yeah, 2020 with the Little Lion game.
Ah, yeah. I guess it has been quite a while, hasn't it?
Yes, then there have been the astronauts. Then you did all the animations for Blackthorn Winter, and now you're creating this one. So it's quite a ride already.
Yeah, indeed. I've done some animations and art and stuff for Dursitech previously. So, but this is a game that's been like there's art and animation, but there's also quite a lot of programming on my part. So,
exactly. Merging everything together here.
Yeah.
Very skilled, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. So yeah, don't forget to go onto the X page and now pin that post that has the trailer on it. So, hey guys, sorry for intruding. That's the tag for sorry for intruding. So go send a DM, and I think Jeremy, you have your own I think you have your own tag, don't you? For Dursitech. I don't.
Yes, Dursitech, simply.
Yeah, there we are. Dursitech. Let's go. So Dursitech right here, and he's got another game called Blackthorn Winter, which is kind of like It's like Pong or Breakout, but it's a roguelite. It's pretty strange and interesting. And it's based off like a Slavic folklore or something. All kinds of strange creatures going on. This big worm thing, and it's got a tail. And okay, retweeting some. Goodness me, there's skibidi toilet or whatever. That's horrendous.
Oh yes, yes. Well, expect some brain rots in the weeks to come.
Yeah, yeah.
Review. My favorite brain rot is La Vecchia Saturna Saturnita. That's
Yeah, yeah.
sharing territory, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did a bunch of animation for this game. The art itself was done by someone else, but I did do the animations where. Yeah, what else?
Like the style is this drawing style reminds me of the golden age, let's say the fourth generation of video games, early 90s, where pixels were drawn by hand, like the hard way, and you had these studios like Graft Gold, for instance, who would create stuff that still looks visually stunning. This capability of creating this sense of volume, this mastery of light and shadows. So I like when all these childhood inspirations converge into projects that actually are like, let's say, my own and not just mine, but as a team of people I met, and all these skills come together as these products, sometimes a little experimental, but I think that's where the soul of the indie community is.
Yeah, we got a comment from Arch. Interesting, you ought to upload a bunch of streams of it. I like the concept of a Gungeon Binding Darkwood synergistic mashup. So yeah, thanks Arch. I'm definitely going to be making more videos relating to Sorry for Intruding now that it's now that the Steam page is up, and I'll see if I can nudge that that wishlist count a little higher.
That's ground zero.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do in the meantime. And yeah, so Sorry for Intruding is now on Steam, and that's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna give a little bit of a update on WESTMEN. So WESTMEN is doing super well at the moment. The wishlist numbers have exceeded my expectations. I'm very happy with that direction. Now it's really about getting the numbers to keep going up and to, of course, most importantly, finish the game. So I've done a bunch of work for Sorry for Intruding over the past month. So it's been a little bit slower on WESTMEN, but I have done some art. I've finished the Andrew Jackson art, I've finished the Bach art, and things are looking pretty good. Things are looking very polished. And there's a newer system in WESTMEN where you can talk to NPCs and you can upgrade yourself, and it all works perfectly now. The loop is closed. So basically it's just the tutorial and we're ready for QA basically. We're so close now. And I felt like it's been this game has been in the works for a long time, but yeah, I think like a year ago we didn't have any multiplayer. A lot of features just weren't there, and the enemy system was completely different. But now we do have multiplayer, and most of it works. It's still work in progress, but most of it works. So I'm very happy with this, and I'm really looking forward to I think November is going to be a month I'm going to really just go hard on WESTMEN, just like a train, and it's going to just, yeah. So I'm very looking forward to QA, giving it to influencers, getting guys to play the game, and yeah, and then releasing a demo when the time is right, as well as Next Fest and all that stuff. So that's cool. I'm very happy with WESTMEN. Things are going well, and over the past month we received some donations on. So if you're not aware, you can head on over to DynoStorm.com, which is the official website. That's DynoStorm with a Y, DynoStorm.com. You can also go to StudioDynoStorm.com and it will redirect you here. But yeah, you can donate a financial gift, you can buy me a coffee, you can donate on Ko-Fi, Patreon, or Subscribestar, and we've received 2 donations already on Ko-Fi.com, which is great for one-time donations. So we've got White Pill Media, the absolute legend himself, dropping a nice donation. Keep up the good work. So yeah, that's absolutely legendary. People really like Western positive games, and they want to back it, they want to make it real. They want this stuff to happen, so they're willing to put money behind it, and that's absolutely fantastic. This is exactly the white pills we need. You know, that's his job. White Pill Media. He's going to bring us white pills, and it's fantastic. So thank you, White Pill Media. You are top man. We will erect a statue in your honor, maybe. I think it's quite likely at this point. Yeah, we've also got a donation from Gorgeous Man, who also gave some support. And you are very gorgeous, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what you look like. Nothing weird, okay? But thank you so much. This is making everything we're doing at Studio DynoStorm possible with Western positivity and making Westmen a real game. So guys, it's people want to put their money behind it. If anyone watching this wants to do a one-time donation, or you want to do monthly, you can do it, and you will get some content, some bonus content of stuff that's we're working on in the background, and I will be uploading more stuff to these in the months to come. So if you want to donate, that's all. Okay, donation's done. What else? Okay, I think we're good mostly. So I've talked about Westman, I've talked about Sorry for Intruding. I think that covers most things. We've talked about how to contact Jeremy. Okay, so there's Last Guy as well. That's right. Serena State's Last Guy. So this is what Team Serena's working on. It's you're living the pod and eating the bugs. They let you out, and now you got to escape. So this is the game you got to play. Serena State's Last Guy. At the moment, there's a limited time event going on, and yeah, it's a Halloween event. I released a video, guys, on how to do the Halloween stuff just the other day. So if you get stuck and want to know how to do it, then go check it out. That would be quite fun. It was quite a fun puzzle. I recommend you guys try and figure it out yourself. So you go check it out. Serena State's Last Guy. Some cool guys working on this one. So yeah, and I think that's cool. I would like to add Sorry for Intruding onto my website at some stage. So we'll need to. Sorry, I should add. I need to update the video that displays on the website from the guide video to the what's it called? The trailer. That would be cool. So Jeremy, do you think you could hop onto your YouTube account and upload the Sorry for Intruding trailer that I sent you earlier?
Certainly.
Yeah, and then I can pop it onto StudioDynoStorm.com as well. That'd be really cool, and it could be one of these games. Yeah, I did want to briefly mention one last thing before we wrap things up. This game's on hold. I haven't forgotten about it, but we're gonna make it happen sometime later. So yeah, all right, cool. So I'm gonna quickly hop into the game itself. So here's Sorry for Intruding right here, and yeah, so there's a coin system and there's levels. So when you collect coins, you can grab stuff. You can get new items. And it counts your wins and losses. So every time you get captured, you get a loss. Every time you beat a level, you get a win. That's how it works. So let's start. So there's hardcore and casual. So if you go for casual, you can pick any of the stages. So it's a bit like if you've played The Great Rebellion, then you know that casual is like practice mode and hardcore is like, well, hardcore mode. You gotta beat it from the beginning to end. And there is no like permanent upgrades for the character. You just get items and you keep them basically. If you lose all your items basically. So there's that going for it. So let's do a hardcore game. I'm just gonna do a quick run. So I've got a carrot with me, and I've spawned in this room where I think Jim was talking about earlier, where there was landmines everywhere. It looks like I've got a landmine myself now. Right, so I can sneak around. Yeah. So just dive over the landmines. So you open crates by diving into them like this. So you can have it. You've got a ghillie suit. As you can see, this made the visibility ring nice and small. So I can hide basically almost in plain sight. Unless a guard gets really, really close to me, I'll be fine, basically. Yeah. And this game involves crawling, where you can go crawl underneath things, you can sneak, and you can run around. As you can see when I run around, there's this big sound wave. If the sound wave touches a guard, the guard will hear you and try and investigate what the sound is. It's a bit like Mark of the Ninja in that way. There's little visual indicators of where sound is in proximity. There's a rather peckish camera here, trying to eye me out. There's a spotlight here that's looking for me. And there is a crate here. So it looks like there's something in there that I really want. So we have the key, and that's great. That's what we need. We need the key. So let's go into this vent, and we can have a little explore in the ventilation system. We can pop out here and take a little look around. We can kind of see that there's a lock machine out here. But there is a vent covering the vent. There's a vent cover covering the vent. So I can't come out of here right now. In order to do that, I would need to use the screwdriver to open the vent cover. So I'll have to go back to this room in the middle and manually find my way across. Yeah, I've done a little bit of a shortcut there. That's a bit naughty of me, I must say. There's a guard there, as long as I don't get to him. There's a guard coming here. Gotta be very careful of this one. Alright, so I think the best course of action is just to stay behind him. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like this guard can see me behind that tree, which is cool. And I've actually got a green suit, so if I equip this, then I'm visible from an even shorter length. Alright, I'm just going to make a quick short one. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going to pop a landmine here. I'm going to lure this guard into the landmine. There we are. And he exploded. Nice. And the landmine explosion also destroyed the vent cover. So items have like multiple uses. So we have the key, and we can enter it into the machine, and then we win. So the first level is the shortest one. The levels do get gradually longer as you go through the game. And you also encounter these interior environments as well. As you can see, my green outfit is it's not helping me here. So I'll switch back to my regular suit, and that'll give me a more normal level of visibility. And yeah, I think that'll be it for now. I hope I won't show too much more. And I hope you guys look forward to playing the game yourself when we do testing and a demo and things like that. Yeah, head on over to DynoStorm.com to check out everything. You can sign up to play Westmen. And don't forget to go and follow DynoStorm on x.com. And keep an eye on and Wishlist Sorry for Intruding. All right, let's wrap this up, shall we? All right, any final words from Jim?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, Jeremy, for the opportunity to do that bit of music I did for the trailer, and thanks for letting me play the game as well. To both of you, it was really good fun. And I'll definitely wishlist and probably buy it when it comes out, because it's really enjoyable little game.
Well, Jim, I'm very honored because, like I said, for me it's a dream come true, and meeting people that I know I'll work with again. Like I know you now, you're part of I hope the frequent flyers for the games to come. We have a bunch of games on the back burner that need to be brought to life in 2026. There's more stuff already planned for the year after. So clearly we'll certainly collaborate again, and not just once or twice. Might be a long story.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
All right, nice. So let's wrap this up. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, and we'll see you again very soon.